Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. Today guys, we're going to be jumping down into the charts to take a look at what's been going on with Chainlink here. So as I get into this video, if you do find it useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you are going to be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, links in the description down below. Fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. We do a lot more technical analysis on a whole host of different altcoins down in our Discord server for our Patreon members. So why not go ahead and check that out? Links in the description down below. Right, let's take a look at what's going on here with Chainlink on this hourly chart. Right, so we've got some interesting kind of set of candles, some pretty good moves. And the thing that I really like about Chainlink is that it is volatile. So from a money making opportunity, you can see that you get these huge swings in the market, and they're fantastic for kind of capitalizing in if you're able to kind of catch it at the right time. So we have a good ABC just here. We can see that we're tracking down, and this potentially you could argue is impulsive, so I'll mark that up as an impulsive set just inside here. So wave 1, 2, down for 3, 4, and then down for 5. We obviously have an ABC just here. ABC, nothing special about that. This one then actually has a bit of a prolonged B wave, so we can move that up into the double top, and then the C wave coming down lower, which is pretty good. We then actually track a nice A, B, C up again. Volatile, right? Because we have these huge A waves and we have these huge B waves. Then we complete with the C there. Now here we have an interesting position. And there's, am I missing anything? No, it looks like it's pretty standard stuff. So again, I would probably say that's not impulsive, so it's just ABC looking at it, and we'll take the midway point as a safeguard. Then we got this move right here, right? And this was pretty much following what Bitcoin was doing with the impulsive move in the middle. Now, what I'm going to have to do is just zoom in on this, and we'll have to take some measurements just to make sure that this is aligning to what Bitcoin did yesterday. Okay, so if we take this high point to this low point and we move that over to there, we can see that we cross this area with this candle. We pulled back down, and then we had that surge upwards. So what we end up with is something that looks like this. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then we moved up into that final 5th wave just up here. Okay, exactly like Bitcoin did. Now, if we remove this Fibonacci retracement and we go ahead and actually just measure the distance here on wave 3, you can see that we push past the 2.618 in the same way that Bitcoin did. So there's nothing different happening here for Chainlink than what happened for Bitcoin, right? Now, the interesting thing is this set of waves. Again, the same scenario as what we've had with Bitcoin in the regard that we've moved up and we came right back down in a really sharp way. Now, it's possible that we haven't actually completed this 5th wave. We might go higher, blah, blah, blah. But it's not very clear, right? We could be looking at a couple of things, right? We've got move down, move up, move down, right? We could look for an ABC correction like this. The only issue I have is the stochastic RSI is really low, okay? So that low stochastic RSI on the hourly chart is going to basically tell me that we should be looking to move up, as in the B wave might come up. Now, if the B wave goes up higher than origin, then it might be that we're actually looking at some kind of expanding flat or running flat correction, okay? So we want to be a little bit mindful to what might be going on here, a push higher. If we go higher than the 5th wave here, I still think, 5th wave is complete at just over 2.618, and that this is an A wave low. A B wave might go higher, might find a double top or whatever. It might be some kind of flat correction. We're going to have to watch out for this because it isn't overly clear right now as to whether or not we are pushing higher or going to drop down into lower ranges, okay, on the smaller time frame. For this reason, I'm not actively trading today. I'm just kind of watching the market to see what happens next. And in the case of Chainlink here, we have moved quite significantly. If I grab hold of the low point here, so yesterday we had a 10% push higher. We haven't really seen the volatility come back down, right? So in the same way that we had seen with a lot of these additional kind of B waves, right? They're very, very deep, right? There's a lot of swings when it comes to the Chainlink, which is one of the things I really like about it. The fact that volatility is there and gives us huge opportunities to capitalize in on those moves within the candles. So right now we are going to be open to the idea that we do push higher. We take the stochastic RSI on this hourly chart a little bit higher before we come back down. Now on the 4-hourly chart, we're overbought, right? So there is some kind of corrective move that is going to be needed. And on this hourly chart, we can actually see this a little bit clearer with all of these moves that have been going on here, and this really good run that we've had over the last little while. Effectively, from this low point, we've taken it from an oversold to an overbought area, right? So there is going to be some kind of corrective action on the 4-hourly. The 8-hourly is no different. Again, we could be looking at some kind of fourth wave correction here on our 8-hourly chart, as in we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 coming in, and this is something that we can measure using this, and we just move that over to, actually it'll be a slightly different position. One sec. It will be, which one am I looking for? Can fit that one right there. So if we were to move that to there, you can see that we've gone past that. So on our 8-hour chart, this could be an impulsive move, and all we're looking for here is a fourth wave correction before we get a fifth wave in on our 8-hour chart, which would be really good to kind of see how that one plays out. So interesting stuff there. So some kind of corrective move is going to be needed on our 8-hour chart. Now the daily chart is progressing nicely to the upside. When we actually take a look at these candles, what do we have? Well, we have some kind of interesting kind of ABC move, a little bit higher maybe is required here to complete that little kind of corrective pattern. Yeah, so that looks pretty good actually, to be fair. So with an A wave starting here, a B wave, and then a C wave coming slightly higher, or reaching at least that double top at about 14.48, something like that. Okay, so lots of kind of good stuff going on there. The weekly is, of course, oversold, so we are looking for progression to the upside. It has fallen down an awful lot from the highs of May 2021. Now, if we were to measure that distance to give you an idea as to what's going on there, it's a 78% drop. So very, very significant drop, but that is high volatility. This is not an unusual amount of volatility for Chainlink, as you can see. We've spoken about this quite a few times, and every time we've had those kind of moments of volatility of these high percentages, we've had a really good run to the upside afterwards in terms of percentages. So guys, an interesting time for Chainlink, obviously, if I can get my words out. And I do think, it's going to be one to watch out for today. I think there might be some kind of flat correction occurring right now on the hourly chart. But looking at that 8-hourly chart, it's looking pretty good for progression towards the upside. So let's just be a little bit cautious today and see how things play out within this correction, and see if there's another opportunity to jump into Chainlink at a slightly later date. Guys, I'm going to leave the video there. If you have found it useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you are going to be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. With all that said, done and out of the way, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.